Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today, we are on this college football 27, and we are going to try to win with South Carolina. I'm saying we're going to try to, win. How am I ranked? Oh, I forgot that's how this game works. Okay, we haven't played no game yet, so this will be our first online match. You know what I'm saying? And we finna try to win with North Carolina. I mean, South Carolina. Jesus. Make sure we in tier 2. Search tier 2. Let's get it. The video will not end until we win with North. I keep saying North. The video will not end until we win with South Carolina. Just waiting to get the opponent now. Ain't nobody online today? Jeez. I guess me doing tier 2 just wasn't going to give me no opponent. I would prefer tier 2, but whatever. Bro, is nobody on today? Gee, there.
Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. It's the Missouri Tigers and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Gamecocks will kick off first, and here we go. The returner will field it and try to his offense. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
Listen, my job is to poke and prod and find where you're weak. I like it. Get the ball in the perimeter. How are the ends playing the run support? Can I get on the edge, make some big, easy plays early in this ballgame?
And show them a variety of runs that can keep them guessing later on.
No doubt, and I'm making memory of all this stuff. Did it work? What were they in? Can I get back to this later?
Gonna let it fly.
Green.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, South Carolina. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They go play action with Simmons. Here's a heat. Buried before he could break.
This is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit, and if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You've got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Here's a give to Hardy. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. Going to try to get it himself. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
I wasn't anticipating.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30.
I feel he gonna go short here. He probably not gonna throw me crazy. He gonna throw it short, man.
4th down, Simmons.
He dropped it.
He dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and now turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
There you go.
The run inside. It's Clark. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Under fire. Trying to get away.
Oh, no.
Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, it was on
And
the
they're not
phone.
on the same page there.
Okay.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Tight end finds
that
a
was a
soft
weak
spot.
screen.
Makes a
wow.
tackle, and he might have room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
The give on the counter. Here's a little room there. Past the 30. He's at the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Missouri. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, actually, we can throw it, but it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And the extra point is good. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Fielded in the end zone. It's McAllister. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Sellers. Not able to hook up there.
Wait, what?
Incomplete.
I thought he caught it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Play fake, Sellers. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator as well. He was trying to do something aggressive to stop the momentum of the offense. They looked pretty good on this drive. They were marching the football down the field, but on that critical third down.
Fires toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
I'm not putting it.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had 2 guys near that ball.
And the Gamecocks will go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Sellers. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Yes.
On the move at the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fuller. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Throwing, Sellers. Works the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The offense in hurry-up mode. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Pressure coming. And he rolls it out. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Throwing Simmons. Fears the pressure. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Austin Simmons, the play fake. Throws to the tight end.
Oh,
incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They'll give it to Hardy. Finding some room. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's Simmons to throw. Makes the catch. It's Lee. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the counter. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Simmons on the play
right there. Get him. Oh, my God.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Simmons. Lets it go to the end zone.
Nice, let's go.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return. With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. Scanning the field, it's Sellers.
I ain't gonna lie.
He slings it deep to the left.
Oh, no.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Oh.
And as an offense, you want to stay
I didn't
aggressive.
try to
You want to
do
keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
4-2-7. Good ball. I don't know if it's on onside. Regular kick.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Motion from the wide receiver. Crosses the 30. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Here's Sellers to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
Okay.
Pulls it in. It's Hunt. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Oh, yeah,
He's
I like
taking
that.
the shot. He toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Simmons on play action. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Turning it on. one.
He should have caught that
He'll
ball.
get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Oh, I
And
read
this will
that
be
ball.
incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Throwing Simmons. Unloads it left. Just a bit of a
got
misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
On the option. He'll toss it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Simmons. Unloads it downfield.
Oh,
And
I ain't gonna lie.
the
That's
incomplete
unfortunate.
pass turns it.
Yeah, he finna quit. That is unfortunate. I'm not even gonna lie. Well, GG's to my opponent. He just quit. And we won with South Carolina first try. And that's that. You just unlock an achievement off and running. Start your road to the college football playoff. Okay. Another achievement. Okay. That's a W. Win your first game in Road to Glory college. Okay. I said road to college football playoff. Okay. We just won. Y'all just saw us win first try. And yeah. You like that.